Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiance star breaks silence on husband's death. 90-Day Fiance fans are still reeling from the news of Ben Rathbun's death on Monday, May 19. The former star succumbed to stage 4 stomach cancer, which he was diagnosed with at the end of 2024. Times reported that Rathbun was surrounded by his family at the time of his passing, including his wife, Mahogany Roca. Now the Peru native has seemingly broken her silence as she continues to grieve the loss of her husband. An unverified Instagram account under the name Mahogany Roca has surfaced, sharing heartfelt tributes to her late husband. One of her posts included never-before-seen photos of herself with Rathbun. The couple looked so happy and in love as they enjoyed the privacy of their relationship. Roca wrote, "I love you more than anyone. I love you forever and ever." I'm crying writing this, but I still don't know how to tell internet about his privacy life and my privacy life. Roca continued her tribute by honoring Rathbun with touching words, describing to her followers the kind of man he truly was. She maintained, "Guys, he was a saint. He was a real Christian before he passed. He made peace with life and God and everyone. He was a peacemaker, a child of God. He loved life. He loved life, an angel in real person." The 90-Day Fiance star ended her post by defending her late husband, urging everyone to stop spreading malicious rumors about him. In another post, Roca emotionally shared how much she misses Rathbun. The 90-Day Fiance star shared a rare glimpse of their life together, leaving many fans unexpectedly moved. "Every morning, your breakfasts in bed, your kisses, your smiles, and your beautiful blue eyes. You played Christian songs. You went out to run to the beach and sometimes talked to God. You worked with dignity, and you strove to be the best son of God. I miss you so much, my love. I miss you like the sky and the stars." Roca went on to describe Rathbun as the best father, friend, husband, son, and child of God. Rathbun and Roca tied the knot in a civil ceremony after months of cryptic social media posts, silent red carpet appearances, and fan speculation running rampant across Reddit threads and TikTok deep dives. 90-Day Fiance star Alina Vetrova has finally broken her silence. And what she has to say about her husband, Bryce Miller, is sending shockwaves through the fandom. In an exclusive interview with Glimmer Weekly, the 29-year-old Ukrainian beauty opened up about the real story behind her on-screen romance and the truth behind what she calls the most confusing year of her life. From reality TV fairy tale to real-life fallout. When Alina first appeared on season 10 of 90-Day Fiance, fans fell hard for her dreamy, soft-spoken personality and her whirlwind romance with Bryce, a 33-year-old tech consultant from Austin, Texas. Their love story was one for the books. A chance encounter on a language exchange app turned into daily video calls, cross-continental love letters, and eventually, Bryce flying to Kiev with a ring in his pocket. But while their engagement was peppered with laughter, awkward cultural clashes, and the inevitable translator app mishaps, it was the chemistry between them that fans couldn't stop rooting for. They seemed real. They seemed solid. Or so it appeared. I kept telling myself he was just stressed. Behind the scenes, Alina says things were much more complicated than what aired on TLC. When the cameras were off, Bryce became a completely different person. She revealed, her voice trembling slightly. He wasn't abusive, physically, but emotionally. It was like he'd built a wall, and I kept trying to knock it down with love. Alina says that within 2 weeks of arriving in the United States on a K-1 visa, she noticed Bryce pulling away. He was always on his phone, she explained. He told me it was work, but his passwords changed overnight. I wasn't allowed to touch his laptop. He said I was being paranoid, but my gut kept screaming at me. Fans suspected trouble early on. In one episode, Bryce forgot Alina's birthday, only to offer a bouquet of gas station roses hours later. We all thought that was a scripted moment, one Redditor wrote. Turns out that might have been real. The light got too big. After their televised wedding aired, a beachside ceremony in Malibu, attended by a mix of confused relatives and production staff, Alina says she began to experience an eerie kind of loneliness. It's wild to feel so invisible when you're married, she said. I would post a photo of us smiling, and everyone would comment, "You two are couple goals." And I think, if only you knew how much I cried that morning. The real breaking point came when Alina discovered hotel receipts for a weekend Bryce claimed to be on a work retreat in Colorado. I remember the name on the hotel reservation, she said bitterly. It was Mr. and Mrs. Miller. Only I was at home, baking him a cake for when he came back. The social media silence. For months, fans noticed Alina's posts became increasingly vague. Photos of empty sunsets, poetic captions in Ukrainian, and a total absence of Bryce. Rumors swirled. Was she pregnant? Had they split? Was this all a publicity stunt? She says now that the silence was her attempt to protect the illusion. I wasn't just hiding the truth from the world, she admitted. I was hiding it from myself. In April, she finally unfollowed Bryce on Instagram. The next day, he removed every picture of them from his account. That fans now understand was the unofficial end of their 90-day fairy tale. What really happened to Bryce? So where is Bryce Miller now? According to Alina, he's still living in Austin, but their marriage is functionally over, and she's begun the annulment process. In the most shocking part of her interview, she hinted that infidelity may only be part of the story. There are things I could say that would ruin him, she told Glimmer Weekly. But I want, not for his sake, but for mine. I'm choosing healing over revenge. When asked if she believed Bryce ever truly loved her, she paused. I think he loved the idea of me, she said quietly. The way people love a vacation spot they visit once and never return to. Fans react. The 90-day fandom is known for its loyalty and its ferocity. Within hours of the interview dropping, the hashtag Justice for Alina was trending on X, formerly Twitter, and fan accounts began compiling receipts of Bryce's shady behavior during and after filming. One TikTok creator even posted a timeline of Bryce's LinkedIn updates alongside Alina's cryptic posts, speculating that he might have been preparing for a new tech job in another state. Honestly, she deserves better, wrote one fan. We watched her sacrifice her entire life to move here, and he treated her like a background character. What's next for Alina? Despite the heartbreak, Alina says she's finding her footing again. She's recently launched a YouTube channel where she shares recipes from her hometown and vlogs.